1-800-825-8281 or go to sonobello.com.
From kindergarten to graduation, Local 3 News covers your child's classroom.
Okay, you know that we are big pet lovers here on 3+U and all around Local 3 News, but today we have met our match. This is Monique Bennett. She has Chattanooga Pet Sitter, LLC. Next to her is Jessica Ellison. She has more than just sitting. Okay, sitting is your operative word, that and brilliance. Monique has Chattanooga Pet Sitter, and she decided, she found that in her business, where people come and they board their animals with you, right, that very often you were full. Yes. Is that right? And then people would say, oh, I have to have someone to watch my animals. Do you have any recommendations? So you've basically put together almost like a Yellow Pages for people, a resource to bring everybody together.
Correct.
Right?
That is right. That is spot on.
Okay, so you take the animals in.
I board.
Okay.
However, many of our sitters come to you. So you don't have to bring them to me if I'm too far for you. Many of our house sitters will come to you.
This is an ever-growing business. So what you see in there today, and I love that it's this pamphlet, and your website really kind of reflects the brochure. You can just turn page to page, so you can find the ones that are closest to where you live. But as people come into this Rolodex, if you will, that you're providing, it's going to continue to grow.
Absolutely.
Are they vetted with you a little bit?
They are.
Okay.
You do not have to be vetted to be a pet sitter in Tennessee. However, if you've been in our directory for a year, then I can come along and say, hey, it's time to move to the next level. You need to think about getting a license. You need to think about maybe doing some classes, get your skills up. So
this is brand new service. You've had Chattanooga Pet Sitter for a while, but the brochure has just begun in November.
The directory is new.
The directory is new. So Jessica, you will come to me.
Yep. So, you know, if you're going to be out of town and you don't want to mess up your dog's schedule, take them to a new place, you know, we're there to provide that normalcy where they are able to keep their routine, stay where they're comfortable, and, you know, never skip a beat.
So that's the masses that you're talking to, right? I mean, you see people coming to you with dogs to board. You obviously get people who have an older one or a new puppy and they're afraid of getting the habits, you know, messed up.
Yeah.
But you also do pretty unique things as well. You have a farming background, so you will house sit, if you will, a farm.
That is like my specialty, being able to take care of multiple animals, know what you're looking for with things that are either, you know, what's normal, not normal in an animal that most people may not have seen or taken care of.
It's one of those ideas, I think, Monique, that people are going to go, oh, why didn't I think of that? So I have a dog and a cat. I have a golden retriever and a cat named Marmalade, and we're travelers. We like to travel. And inevitably, I will forget, oh, I got to call him board, right?
Don't wait.
Well, and then, yes, because if you wait too long, you're the last man to the game, and there is nowhere to go. And I have had that happen to me before, and I had to board them. It felt like a long ways away.
And they prefer our personalized care. There's standardized care at a kennel, and that's fine. It works for some dogs, but for some sensitive pets that would do better with personalized care, you need to book us early.
Well, talk about what you do. Talk about what you do at Chattanooga Pet Sitter.
Okay, Chattanooga Pet Sitter, you come to me, you bring your small animal, dog, cat, whatever, and I'm not doing anything differently than what you're doing at home. I'm doing everything you do, it's just in my house. So they still have that comfort of home. They have my little dog as added comfort. They've got a huge backyard. They're spoiled. You know, I'm gonna go overboard because I want them to stay happy. I know that they're grieving when you're away.
Do you ever think it's a good idea for people to, if you have a trip planned in June, maybe to do a one-night stay with you in February?
That's not a bad idea.
And then they can kind of ease into it if it's a first time.
That's not a bad idea. Most of the time we do meet and greets, and that's usually enough. But if you wanted to do that, I'm not opposed to it. And all of us have our different ways of doing, you know, conducting the care. But I'm not opposed to that. No, it's a great idea.
So we were having this conversation in the office, and Monique I told you, she's outdone us in the love of animals. So she also loves to promote the fun that they have. So she's got this brochure that we showed you. But you want people to send in to you pictures of their pets.
Yes.
And you're going to pick a winner here on 3+U in the weeks to come.
Correct.
Is that right?
That is right.
And we'll then have the new model for the next brochure to come out.
Wouldn't it be cute if your little dog was on there?
But now here's the thing, courtesy of Jessica, I said, well, if everybody here is not just taking care of dogs and cats, you could send in any animal. And Jessica said, yeah, I even sat a camel once.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So he used to live over in Hickson. Now he's actually at the zoo.
Oh.
And that was one of the coolest things. Where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go sit a farm, and they're like, and this is Sydney, our special animal.
That's cute. Well, you can send in, if you have a Sydney, you can send in Sydney, you can send in the puppy that you just got for Christmas, your cat, whatever you have at home that's your four-legged friend who you love so. Send it in to Chattanooga Pet Sitter LLC at gmail.com. That's the email. We'll be making the drawing live here on 3+U in the weeks to come. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
You trust Local 3 Storm Alert Chief Media